Sem9 finally taking the fight against Horaa Esports. There's also a Alpha 7 versus a Boom Esports going on. Look at the kill feed. Look at the dead alive counter. Everybody's going haywire. There's Alpha 7's player going down, Sem9's player down. Alpha 7 having those 4 eliminations, meaning a full team, a full squad has also been eliminated. That is Boom Esports, but Horaa Esports taking the fight against Alpha 7. In fact, Vampire Esports, not Alpha 7. Vampire Esports has one player from Vampire gets knocked out. It's a finisher right there. Horaa with the 2 eliminations. They're forcing their way headstrong against the Vampires' last player. But Vampires' last player, he got eliminated by, I do believe so, a big stab right there and then. So there was absolutely nothing that they could have done. But 3 eliminations so far from Horaa Esports. Now going forward, there's Sem9. They have to move in the circle first and foremost. There's Sem9 into the very front side of their angles. Also, after the Sem9, there's a 5-3-way deadlock that can be initialized from this particular location. But Jiggle and alongside of Sky, they're also pushing from the back, closing in. Sem9, oh my god, the guys just chill out there. Perone, he's gonna be taken down. Mampa, he's down. Manpa alongside the rest of one player of Sem9. BTR is also getting down. Arena is also facing a heavy casualty over here. Jiggle Horaa versus Void Donkey. The third party has finally ensued, and in fact, it is Horaa Esports that has actually took that for a third party and got that first initial elimination.
Yeah, this is not the time to go lying down. You gotta stand up and fight. And Void Donkey Horaa gonna continue to try and contest for control of the edge of zone. Also gonna be very careful of Alpha 7's position just down towards that southern side. But the utilities, the grenades, now starting to find their way on through. We do see Talon also packing a bit of a punch there. But Horaa absolutely running into the wall here as they are being met with quite a bit of aggression. At least they've been able to secure themselves those 5 eliminations, but now it's going to be that sneaky play coming through here from Carrillo and Squash Brew as they start to move on forward. Squash Brew will get taken on down. Revo could now potentially maybe look to bring in a bit of assistance here, but it does seem like they are going to instead prioritize just a little bit more of that longevity, keeping their distance at least now for the time being. But Horaa looking to cement themselves right then and there. Stage 4 about to come to an end. Horaa taking the lead with regards to the aggression. And if they can continue this flow, it's going to be a very happy start to the action. Ooh, Yangon Galacticos coming through with a bit of a push. But there we have it. A very quick and efficient knock and conversion. Arena going to be the next team to make it out of here.
Oh my god. Nice job whatsoever going on for these players so far. But Horaa, I'm loving the performance of Horaa at this point. The way that they actually managed to secure this much of the elimination numbers without even a single casualty. They're going completely haywire into the lobby. Look at Sleepy right now getting an elimination. Jiggle face-to-face against Alpha 7's player. Carrillo in the front line, finally getting a headshot connected on Horaa Esports' player. That's Jiggle down. Now he's going to push forward. Get that elimination with the car, with the style, but after that, he's also gonna face that elimination by the hand of the rest of the players into the proximity. Horaa Esports, another elimination to their name. That's 8, I think 9 eliminations. Yes, 9 eliminations so far, but down to the top 10 PR. Only 4 more teams play from all of the teams have survived, have just got eliminated. That's the 5th one, and still with the 9 teams remaining into the match, it's going to be even more destructive.
Yeah, well, we went from 9 to 8 in a blink of an eye. As you can see, now 23 players remain. That is all we have left. Yangon Galacticos and DRX all the way at that bottom side. Now currently sitting with, well, 1 point to their name. Of course, that coming through from the placement to close on through. 7 squads remain as Sem9 will be the next team having to pack their bags. Now, Tribe RMSC still holding on with the duo, as we can see them just towards that more southern angle. DRX just waiting in the wing. But DRX, though, they've been able to kind of stay out of harm's way. Yes, they are down to a 3-piece themselves. Oh, well, no, wait. They still have the full squad up. Still trying to get those HP bars fully sealed. But now Horaa, they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. They've got 9 eliminations, 3 players, and they're going to look to hit them double digits as they now turn their focus back in towards that zone. Nobody left on the edge here to try and contest with. So all they can do now is focus, focus, focus. Talon also starting with their rotation as they move on forward. And this is where it is going to go absolutely crazy because all the teams now converging down in the valley. So the few squads that we have up on the high ground are going to look to absolutely bully them down below.
I mean, at this point, or like Horaa Esports, the performance that they're showing, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's actually phenomenal. But the rest of the teams, I kind of want to see them like Talon Esports going. Oh my god, taking 1, taking 2 down. It's a 1 confirmation. That's double digit of elimination going to the name of Horaa Esports right here, ladies and gentlemen. And they're not stopping their aggression. They're actually pushing forward towards the Talon Esports' side. The grenades coming, the car rammed down, and Boyza gets eliminated. Sleepy Horaa also going forward, getting atop the hill, mountain location, getting knocked down on 1 player, 2nd player as well. That's 6 individual for Sleepy, 3 for Sky, 2 for No Fear. Oh my god, this team is going absolutely crazy, and they're not stopping at whatever being thrown at them from this point onward. RQ Ryu, they're also cooking those grenades against Alter Egos at this point, and Alter Egos is also retaliating with the same game style, grenades being thrown from one ridge to another, but stake for 6, and already the radius is kind of low. There's not a lot of places to be. You have to be careful on, you have to like take the fight, then move to the circles, or get into the circle and stop the other teams from actually entering out, even inside, even stepping in that circle. But the grenades, oh my god, there's a Molotov, the guy's on fire, someone gets an extinguisher, because this guy is going down. Another one going down with the car, the 3rd one is down as well, the 4th one going away with the sprays. S12K, nope, from the front, it is done by the hand of Rosemary.
Well, I think it's safe to say that there's no gatekeeping happening here. The teams instead run out of the zone to go get those sprays and then comfortably roll on back in. Absolute showing of aggression coming through here. Now it's going to be Yangon Galacticos trying to survive, already getting just poked and prodded at. They are down to a solo. It's going to be up to Say Cloud to see if Yangon Galacticos will have any say in the remainder of this game. Down to the final 5 we go. You can see Team Eremisi, DRX, Horaa, as well as Alter Ego all having to face off against that solo coming through from the side of Yangon Galacticos. Ah, beautiful nade coming through from No Fear. Absolutely on point. The damage is starting to cook. But will we see Horaa now go for 15 eliminations? 1 play, that's all they need. Sky just moving up, trying to get a good read on the situation here, as it is now Horaa looking to apply themselves. They could maybe secure a very cheeky play. Ooh, but Sleepy getting dropped on down. Even more sprays now as Team Eremisi comes peeking around the corner. Delta getting deleted. And now, Yangon Galacticos, out they go. Horaa hitting 15 eliminations.
That's 15 already, and they're in the top 4. Oh my god. But I think this will be the end for the reign of Horaa Esports from this point onward, because it is just No Fear, a solo guy alive, and Alter Egos. They have surrounded this guy from 2, 3 different directions. Alva is there. There is, in fact, Dalo, T25 into the front lines as well, the back of the mountain top. There's another guy of the Alter Egos, but we're down to the top 3. Great job for Horaa Esports to even secure the top 3 after getting this much of those eliminations. But Alter Egos so far, 3-man, 8 eliminations to their name. DRX, this is one team. DRX is one team that did not partake in any fights into the early stages, into the mid stages, but The rain is still going on. That's the 16th one into the side, but from the back angle, there's Rosemary 911. Easy winner chicken dinner just on the Alter Egos this player. Even Alter Egos, they're completely in a different direction. They're super far away from each other. Nia finally managed to get a grenade onto Rosemary, meaning the last guy that is in the front lines, he can't do nothing but to get and try to get into the safer side location.
Well, one thing that I would normally say is that it's quite difficult to pick up momentum this late, being that whatsoever. Alter Egos currently sitting on 9 eliminations. Are they going to be able to hit double digits, or will we see DRX wrap up this fight before they can even pull that off? Now it's going to be a full stand. You can see absolute coverage, and the shots are in. That's
Been insane, but wait.
games here on our first day of the grand final.